Look, let me close with this. I know many people here who have been impacted by gun violence, lost someone they loved, fought so hard for so many years. A lot of you are tired. You're tired. No, I get it. Try being 110 and doing it again. All kidding aside, a lot of people are frustrated. My mother, God love her, all 5'1", Captain Gina Finney, she looked at me and said, Joey, never bow, never bend, never yield, never kneel. We never will on this issue. Never, 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 never. We have a rational policy. Folks, are we ever going to make progress we need to make? I'm here to tell you we cannot give up. We will not get there. I still remember the people I met with in Newtown, in Orlando, in Las Vegas, in Pittsburgh, in Charleston, Parkland, El Paso, the Uvalde, Buffalo, Monterey Park, and so many other places that never make the headlines. I've never forgotten them. And I never will forget them. And I'll never stop fighting for them, I promise you. And I believe this is true, that everyone in this room, you'll never stop fighting for them as well. We will ban assault weapons in this country. We will ban multi-round magazines. We will hold gun makers liable. We will beat the gun industry. We will beat big money that sits behind them. And the politicians refuse to stand up and act. It won't be easy. I have no illusions how fiercely they'll fight back, but I also have no illusions about the people in this room. Look at what you've already done here in Connecticut and around the country. Look at the movement you've built. Look at the people you've helped elect. Look at the progress you've made in state houses. Look at all the mothers organizing all across the country. Listen to the young people who've spoken out here today. They're speaking for a whole generation. And they will not be ignored. They will not be shunned. They will not be silent. In this moment, we have to remember what I got to know him, Nelson Mandela, when I tried to get to Africa, to South Africa to meet him. And he came back and he met me when he was finally freed. He met me at the White House. And he looked at me, and I swear to God, it wasn't unique to me, I'm sure. He said, it always seems impossible until it gets done. There's nothing beyond our capacity. That's the power of memory of your loved one. That's the power of this movement. That's the power of America. Our lives and the lives of our nation find purpose. Something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. We have just keep going and keep the faith. Every time I walk out of my Grandpa Finnegan's house in Scranton, he yelled, Joey, keep the faith. My grandmother would yell, no, Joey, spread it. Remember who we are. We're the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. We can get this done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean it. Thank you. Now, as some of you know, I'd usually come down and say hi to all of you. They tell me there's a storm coming in. Is that right? Is that still the deal? That's the truth. Now, don't make a lie. As that scene in the John Wayne movie, don't make me a dog-faced lion pony soldier. All right, well, I tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the White House photographer to come up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand. I usually shake everybody's hand. But I'm going to stand in front of each section. No, I really mean it. And if you can see the camera, they can see you. And it's the least consequential part of this whole meeting for you. I promise. All right? God save the Queen, man.